Good morning, my friends. Today is July 14th, and it is Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and give you the answers from yesterday's story. Number 1 is B. Number 2 is A. Number 3 is C, which was extremely tricky. So if you missed that one, it's okay. That one was so hard. And number 4 is D. Today we're going to be reading Dream Jobs Paramedic. I'm going to go ahead and open up my journal and get started on my vocabulary for the day. So while I'm searching in my journal, you're going to partition your page into 4 parts. Right here, you're going to put the title, which is Dream Jobs Paramedic. I'd like for you to turn and talk to your parent about what your dream job is. Remember, a dream job is you can pick any job that you want to have. My dream job is to be a gardener at a plant nursery. I think that would be so much fun. That's my dream job. So our first vocabulary word is paramedic. A paramedic is a person who helps people in an ambulance. We also have our vocabulary word fantastic. Fantastic has a lot of synonyms. Fantastic means that you're happy, you're good, or great. You did a fantastic job today. You did a great job today. And our last vocabulary word is siren. A siren is a loud noise. This morning during my Zoom, my friend said, "Ms. Clower, we need more information for the word siren." So we actually decided to write, a siren is a loud noise, mostly used on an ambulance, a fire truck, or a police car. So those are our 3 vocabulary words today. I'm going to close up my journal, and I'm going to go ahead and start reading my picture caption underneath my picture. These small words tell me about this picture above. A paramedic from an air ambulance trauma unit directs the work on an emergency situation. Wendy Berry always wanted to help people. I thought, oh, a paramedic sounds good, she says. Miss Berry is a paramedic. She rides in an ambulance to do her job. Miss Berry helps sick people. She gets to be outside with new people every day. She and her crew get calls from people who are hurt. They drive fast in the ambulance to help them. They work with many small problems, too. People call for cuts. They call when a light bulb needs to be changed. Those are not emergencies. So remember, my friends, paramedics' jobs are very important. So don't call when you just get a little cut on your finger or when your light bulb goes out, because those people who are in need of these paramedics, they're not going to be available because they're helping people who are not in emergency situations. I'm where it says bolded, paramedics work to save lives. Paramedics are not doctors, but they are trained to give medicine. They are good at making a heart beat again. There's nothing better than having someone's heartbeat come back, she says. It's a fantastic feeling, the best feeling in the world. Could you imagine how good it would feel to have somebody's heart continue to beat because of your great work? Tonight, Miss Berry will ride around all night. I will be going with her. Turn the page. An old lady needs help. Outside, her co-worker is shouting. An old woman is sick. In a few seconds, we are on the road. The driver turns on the siren. People move and we zoom past. So zoom means drive fast. When we get to the home, the lady is confused. She feels badly. Miss Berry takes her to the hospital. Later, another call comes in. A man is hurt. When we get there, he has fallen down. He is very skinny and shaking. Miss Berry and her team put him in an ambulance. They check him out quickly. Miss Berry is focused. On this call, she is needed. She knows just what to do. Last paragraph, job stats, pay. Not enough, about $40,000 a year. The best thing about being a paramedic, it's different every day and the feeling of saving someone's life. The worst thing is people using the ambulance for service incorrectly. So remember, it said that people are using these services and they're not an emergency. That's what incorrectly is talking about. Number one, read the paragraph from the introduction, paragraphs 1 through 3. So we had to forget all our other information. What is the main idea of this paragraph I'm about to reread to you? Miss Berry is a paramedic. She rides in an ambulance to do her job. Miss Berry helps sick people. She gets to be outside with new people every day. What is the main idea of this paragraph? A, what Miss Berry likes to do. It didn't tell us Miss Berry likes this job. It kind of told us what she does. So I'm thinking A is not really a good answer. B, what hospital Miss Berry works for. Nowhere in that paragraph did it say that Miss Berry works at a hospital. C, who Miss Berry helps. It did tell us that Miss Berry helps sick people, but is that the main idea of that paragraph, or is that just a small detail? Or D, what Miss Berry does at her job. Let me reread this paragraph. A, Miss Berry is a paramedic. She rides in an ambulance to do her job. Miss Berry helps sick people. She gets to be outside with new people every day. So that did give us a lot of information about her job. Number 2, what is the article mostly about? So this is the whole entire story. A, how being a paramedic is hard. I don't remember reading anything about this being a hard job. So it might be an opinion that it's a hard job. I might think it's a hard job, but the story didn't tell me that. B, what being a paramedic is like. It did give us a lot of information about what Miss Berry does. So I think that's a good answer choice. But let me read my other answer choices to make sure they're not better. C, what paramedics need to know. Did it say paramedics need to know this, paramedics need to know that in my story? No. D, how paramedics are like doctors. So in this story, it gave us a little bit of information about how paramedics are like doctors because it told us that they can give people medicine. But the whole entire article, the whole story, was it about doctors and that paramedics are like doctors. Number 3, read the sentence under the photo. According to this sentence, where do paramedics like Wendy Berry usually work? So I'm going to go back and reread the sentence under. A paramedic from the air ambulance trauma unit detects the work on an emergency situation. Where do paramedics like Wendy Berry usually work? A, inside a hospital. They don't work in a hospital normally. B, inside an ambulance. C, inside a doctor's office. Or D, inside a fire truck. So where does Miss Berry usually work? A, inside a hospital. B, inside an ambulance. C, inside a doctor's office. Or D, inside a fire truck. Number 4 is not a multiple choice question. Number 4 is kind of tricky. So let me read it with you. Select the paragraph from this section. Paramedics work to save lives. What gives information about why Wendy Berry likes being a paramedic? So we're looking for why Wendy Berry likes being a paramedic. I'm going to flip back to the bolded section, Paramedics Work to Save Lives. It's located at the bottom of page 172. Paramedics Work to Save Lives. What it's asking me to do is it's asking me to choose which paragraph tells me why Wendy Berry likes her job. So I labeled my paragraphs 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna reread 1. Paramedics are not doctors. They are trained to give medicine. They are good at making a heartbeat again. Did that give me any information about Wendy Berry liking her job? Or did that just give me information about a paramedic? Paragraph 2. There's nothing better than having someone's heartbeat come back, she says. It's a fantastic feeling, the best feeling in the world. Did that give us information that Wendy Berry likes her job? Or paragraph 3, tonight Miss Berry will ride around all night. I will be going with her. So what I want you to do is right here, I want you to write a 1, 2, or a 3, depending on if you like paragraph 1 for how Wendy feels, paragraph 2, or paragraph 3. You don't have to rewrite all the words, just put the number. And I will see you back tomorrow for Wednesday.